In this video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 most influential athletes in the world in the last 10 years. It's going to be controversial, but I think you're going to enjoy it. This is Charles. I want to welcome you to Dreamers Pro. Let's go. So first of all, let me just say, let me just give you the background and the requirement to get on our list. To be on our top 5 list, it has to be an athlete that is well known, that is very influential, that is also successful in their sport to some degree. So starting off the list, we're going to start off with Cristiano Ronaldo, who is by far the biggest athlete in the world today. And he plays the most followed sport all over the world, which is football or soccer as you know it. Ronaldo has over 100 million followers on Instagram. He's played all over the world. He's won in with many different teams, and he's now playing with Juventus, who's also one of the most popular football clubs on the entire planet, and that's where he plays right now. Ronaldo's impact on football is that he sparks so many debates, because whenever you talk about soccer, you're going to talk about either Cristiano Ronaldo or Lionel Messi, and most people are always going to say Ronaldo or Messi. There's always going to be this back and forth. And I'm also, for him to make our list, we're also thinking about the fact that how many kids, how many people did he inspire to want to play football? How many people want to play football because of watching Cristiano Ronaldo? He has a huge following of fans, and he has a dedicated audience behind him. So there's no way we can have a list of the most influential athletes in the world in the last 10 years and not mention Ronaldo. Coming in at number 2, we have Tiger Woods. Now remember, Tiger Woods is an active player. Now, the reason why we're talking about Tiger Woods is that we're talking about because he's still actively playing. We can't mention Michael Jordan or someone like that, or Ali, because they're not currently active. Well, Tiger Woods he just recently won a Masters. Think about it, after that long drought and everything that he went through. And we're including Tiger Woods on this list because of the interest that he generates around golf. All the people that decided to pick up a golf club, after Tiger Woods decided to play, has really been astonishing, all because he brought interest to a really boring sport. Golf is generally considered to be boring, but because of Tiger Woods, he's added a lot of electricity and excitement. A lot of people, when they hear Tiger's playing, they go and watch. They turn on the TV just to see him play, because he generates so much interest, and that's what makes him influential. Because a lot of people decided to pick up a golf club, regardless of whether you like him or not or whatever happened. We're just talking about his impact as an athlete, globally, and you can't deny Tiger Woods has had an impact. So that's definitely the reason why he made our list. The next person we have is LeBron James, and LeBron James is a basketball player. He's probably the most famous active playing basketball player. The most famous basketball player of all time is Michael Jordan, but LeBron James is currently playing. He's playing at a really high level. He's been playing at a high level for a long time. He's been in so many NBA finals. And he's had an impact on the culture. LeBron James, he's the most powerful basketball player in the world. Probably for the last 7 to 8 years, because of his impact on the game and all the things that he's able to do as a power player, and his power to be able to recruit other players, but also his political stances. You can see what he just did with the NCAA and how he tweets at the president and all these different things. LeBron James definitely has a social footprint. He has an impact on culture. Whenever he tweets things out and he says things, it gets people's attention. It raises antennas. So LeBron James definitely he's part of what moves culture today. There's no way we can have this discussion and omit him from this conversation. LeBron James is definitely on our list. Next coming in on our list is Serena Williams. Now, Serena Williams is the most successful female tennis player in the history of the sport. She continues to break new ground and defy, what we can expect from an athlete, especially at that level. Just think about it. She won a championship. She won a Grand Slam, I believe it was, while she was pregnant. Just think about that for a minute. While she was pregnant, she won a championship. So Serena's impact on the game of tennis cannot be accentuated loud enough. Whenever she plays, she generates so much interest, so much of a buzz. Yes, we have Federer and all these other people, but Serena, the way she's been able to dominate the sport for so long and play at a high level and compete, and generate so much interest. I'm making this video right now from Nigeria, and even when she was playing a few weeks ago, everyone's eyeballs are glued to the TV because of how much interest she generates. So Serena Williams is definitely one of the most influential athletes in the last decade. And finally, this one is going to raise some eyebrows. It may cause some contention between whoever's going to watch this video, but we're just giving you our opinion. And that's why sports, we can always have the conversation, get into heated debates, but definitely we have Colin Kaepernick. Now, why would Colin Kaepernick make the list? He hasn't won any championships or anything like this. He's not won at the level of some of the other athletes that we've listed on the prior, in the beginning of this this video. But he did have a cultural impact for the stance that he took against police brutality. Now, when Colin Kaepernick decided to take a knee, take a knee for injustice, it created shockwaves all around the world. It sparked a global discussion about police brutality to the point where it even brought in the president, our American current president, Donald Trump, was brought into the fray. He started to comment on it, and it really sparked this debate globally, where people were really questioning the role that police play in in sort of policing citizens and the way they treated minorities and X, Y, and Z. And it created a lot of debate to the point where Colin Kaepernick, since that protest, since the stance that he made, was never really able to get a job again in the NFL. But what that did was it made him a hero in so many people's eyes. And he ended up signing a deal with Nike, and he's made the controversial commercial, and all of these things that happened since. Some people were for what he did, some people were against what he did. What the impact of his decision, how it impacted other NFL players to start taking a knee or raising a fist or holding hands together, and how some NFL owners were against it, others were for it. So Colin Kaepernick, definitely, he was able to move the needle. And that's his impact. He was able to shift the conversation forward in any direction. Whether you agreed with him or disagreed with him, he had his impact. And that's why he made it on our list for the top 5 most influential athletes in the last 10 years. Now, this is our list. I'm sure there's some people in this video that you're going to agree with and others you're not going to agree with. What I want to know is, who do you think we left off this list that should have been on the list, and who would you remove off the list? Who do you completely disagree with me about? I want to get into a conversation with you guys about it, just to know what you guys think. Again, this is our opinion, but we're open to have a lively debate about it. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. But more importantly than subscribing, I want to know what you thought about about our list. With that being said, this is Charles again from Dreamers Pro, wishing you guys a fantastic day. Peace.